Weekends are short, but what if you could trade your routine for a quick escape, new food, and a new city, all for $600 or less?
Hi.
I was told to look for you guys. I got a message saying that I'm supposed to go on like a long weekend trip.
You have to pick one first. Just pick one first.
Okay. What's this? A bingo card? Am I going to Iloilo?
Yeah, you're going to Iloilo Philippines.
Ooh, okay, we've just arrived in Iloilo. You can still hear the airport announcement. Good morning.
Hello.
Everyone's so friendly. I love it. We have a bingo card here, and there's actually a couple of activities that I see. It also says book your own stay near the city center, no help, and keep it budget friendly. Let's see what we can do. Shall we go?
Yeah, given only $600.
Huh? $600?
Yeah, $600.
Okay, so we're on our way to the hotel right now. I managed to book us into Citadines, Amigo, Iloilo, which is near like the old area, but the key is beside a really nice night market. And I decided to book a Grab from the airport to Citadines because on average the Grab here is actually quite affordable. So this ride from the airport to the hotel is about 500 pesos, which is about 12 Sing dollars. I think we are well within budget. I'm very pleased. Okay, after minusing accommodation, I have about $150 left. That's Sing dollars. I got my room keys. Let's go! Okay, we're on the way to our first meal. I'm extremely excited. I don't know if it's a meal or a snack, but we're gonna take the Jeepney. Yes. So the Jeepney is basically an iconic local transport system. If you think of like the tuk-tuks in Bangkok, this is like essentially the Philippines/Iloilo version of it. Okay, I'm in the Jeepney right now, which means I get to check out one of the items on the bingo card. Okay. Travel like a true local in Iloilo's iconic public transport, and here I am. Okay, so while we are on our way to get our first meal, I was super curious, like why is Iloilo called the City of Love, right? And apparently it's because their language, which is Ilonggo, I hope I say it correctly, is basically a really sweet sounding, very soothing tone. And that's why, it sounds very romantic and beautiful. So yeah, that's how we get City of Love. Oh my gosh, we are here at Roberto's. It's so crowded with locals. They're famous for this thing that's called the Siopao. We're gonna try and grab a seat and then order the food. The jumbo is a Chinese sausage chicken pork adobo with egg siopao. That's literally like everything in the siopao, and it's like huge. It's the size of my face. Look at it. It's bigger than my face. So it's basically all kind of like minced up and cooked together. It's like a saucy gravy situation. Like the flour is very sweet, and it's more of like a chewy texture. One is about 100 pesos, which is about like $2 Sing, two-ish. And actually very affordable. Oh. So this part of the city is kind of like their Chinatown. There's a project to basically beautify the city and put all the wires that are overhead underground. And that project's going to be completed by 2027. So if you want to see Iloilo in its full glory, the before and after modernization, I guess, maybe now is a good time to come. We are currently in La Paz Market. Hi! Say hello! See, I told you they were really friendly, right? Okay, we're currently here at Netong's, and this is actually founded by the owner, Federico Netong Gilligot Sr. back in 1948. So he's actually considered as one of the most OG Batchoy places in the entire Iloilo and here in La Paz market as well. So if you come all the way here and you don't try their Batchoy, you are really missing out. So let's go try. I'm hungry. So I've learned that the Ilonggo way of eating this is to actually drink the soup first, slurp it, and then what they can do is you can refill the soup. Okay, it is like unlimited refill. When they're starting to get like a little bit more satiated, then they'll finish all the ingredients. That's when you wrap up the meal. So it also comes with this rice cake, and you're supposed to eat the rice cake because it helps to kind of neutralize the flavors of the soup. Oh, this is very addictive. It's got that meatiness, like that savory broth, like flavor to it as well. But at the same time, it's very light. I was expecting it to be maybe a little bit like heavier. A soup that you would get gelat on, but this one, no. That was a good bite. So this entire bowl, with refillable soup, by the way, is 130 pesos, which is about 3 Sing dollars. I think this is like unreal. I'm starting to like Illoilo a lot. Tamis banget. Welcome to Molo Church. Look at it in the background, it's so beautiful. So Molo Church is interesting for a few different reasons, but the first and most important one I need to share with all my ladies is apparently if you're looking for your forever, this is the place to come and have your prayers heard. Back in the days when the church was built, which was actually in the 1800s, they didn't have anything like cement to hold the blocks and the stones together to build the church. So they had to come up with something creative. They're like, what can we do? They actually pulverized limestone and egg white, mixed it up, and they built the church. And it worked. It's still standing until today. Let's go see. Oh my gosh, so we were gonna go in to check out the church, and there's actually a wedding happening right now. The bride is about to walk down the aisle, so it's just a very beautiful moment to witness. Let's go see. That was a bonus. I knew we were gonna see the church, but I didn't know we were also gonna see such a beautiful wedding, so that was really lovely. Now let's go to the Molo Mansion. We are entering the Molo Mansion, which is a beautiful store that you can come to buy souvenirs because they basically sell a lot of like local native products. So this is known as a cultura store, which basically means like a culture store. And I just stepped into the most beautiful room of pearls, so I'm a little bit like distracted. Wait, look at this. Oh my god, this is like right after my heart. I need to go shopping. I'm very distracted. Bye-bye. Before the end of the day, we must have ice cream. So we sat down in an ice cream place, so because they have a pretty unique flavor. So one of it is dark chocolate, and the other one, this white one that you see, this is actually called Baye-Baye. It's actually a Filipino dessert in Iloilo that's actually made from grated young coconut, and this is actually toasted. So 2 scoops of ice cream is approximately 3 Sing dollars. I think we have more than enough for day 2. The weather's pretty warm here in Iloilo. Let me enjoy my ice cream before we head back to the hotel. Good morning. Okay, it's day 2 and I'm super hungry. We're gonna have cup eating for breakfast. This is a famous local wonton soup dish that people love to have for breakfast, and I'm excited to try it. Usually before a trip, I get a bit paranoid, so I'll do a lot of things like to make sure flu doesn't ruin my plans. I will take vitamin C, I'll exercise a little bit more. I will also take my flu charge. Also, wash your hands, keep yourself clean, sanitize, wear a mask if necessary because you don't want to fall sick on a trip. Okay, ready? Let's go eat breakfast. Hello. Okay, we're at the breakfast spot right now, and we made a mistake. Okay, so the dish is actually called Pansip Molo, which is basically a wonton dish, and it's really cool because you can pick basically either pork or chicken depending on your preference. I'm gonna try this. Oh, I really like it. So the filling is like a little peppery, very, very savory. It's like super fragrant as well. And the skin of the wonton is very, very thin. I really like it. It's only 70 pesos, which is about 157 Sing, so like 160 Sing dollars. For breakfast, oh my gosh. If you are on a budget, you would definitely feast like a king in Iloilo and like enjoy a lot of delicious food. Okay, we're currently at ILOMOCA, which is the Contemporary Art Museum, and there's 3 levels to this entire space. So ILOMOCA was actually opened in 2018 in Iloilo Business Park, and they of course want to make this a beautiful destination for tourists and even locals alike to enjoy the arts and culture, not just artists from the Philippines, but also of artists from around the region, traveling artists as well. So there's actually a level of traveling exhibits that will change routinely, so people get to see various kinds of arts. The entrance fee at ILOMOCA is 150 pesos per person, which is about $3.37 Sing dollars, which is very, very affordable. I think I might have found my favorite piece in this exhibition. Look at this and tell me, what do you see first? This is one of those images that they show you and they ask you, what do you see first? I was just like scrolling on my phone and I got a notification from Singtel telling me to get on my roaming. But I already got my roaming settled before I even got here. So it's actually so convenient to be on data roaming with Singtel because within 2 clicks, you're easily on. You can start updating as soon as you land. And the best part is that it actually prevents you from intrusions from like shady networks so that your data and your privacy is safe. So it's really, really convenient to start surfing and you can surf without worry at all. Okay, I'm waiting for my KBL to arrive. That's a dish I'm really excited to try here. Whoa! Savory sourness that makes your appetite go like, oh my gosh, I'm ready to eat. I think it really like opens up your appetite. Definitely worth trying KBL soup. And I'm so happy because this was actually on the bingo card as well. And we kind of completed it as a side quest. Worth checking off the list for sure. Okay, we have a little bit of a wet weather situation. It's raining right now, but that's not gonna stop us from having fun. So you can also take a tricycle ride around Iloilo. And depending on the distance you want to go, it usually starts from about 20 pesos, which is 44 cents in Sing dollars. And currently, we're actually going to ride through where the night market is at. So yeah, this place transforms, and at night, basically, they shut off the street. The tricycles don't go in as well, the cars don't go in, and there's tables and chairs everywhere as well. So apart from the night markets, there's actually quite a couple of like bazaar areas where they sell goods. I actually saw a store that was selling clothes for 15 pesos per piece, and if you buy one, you get one. I don't know, man. I feel like you're gonna find some treasure there. So we're gonna go down the Illoilo River Esplanade and explore a little bit on the tricycle. Let's go! Okay, as you can tell, there's not much of a sunset today. However, I still wanted to check this off the bingo card and take a nice little cycle down the Iloilo River Esplanade just for the vibes. The Iloilo River Esplanade was actually developed in 2012 for locals, for ecotourism, and it is a favorite spot amongst like a lot of the younger Gen Z. It's just really, really beautiful. Hopefully when you come, you get a nice sunset. It's been quite a fun, recharging experience, so I'm ready to go home. See you back in Singapore. Okay, we're back in Singapore, back in our garden city. And I just want to say that if you've never been to Iloilo or if you want to check out other parts of the Philippines, it's definitely quite a worth it weekend getaway. Also because there are direct flights. And guess what? With flights, accommodation, and all the food that we had included, $600 was the budget. We still have about $100 left. So I think it's really, really well worth it. The experience was really fun. The people are super duper nice. I would definitely recommend going to Iloilo for a long weekend. But until then, catch you for the next one. Time to go to work. Let's go. Go to work.